Be me. 24 years old, work as a graphic designer at a small agency, pretty average life. Huge anime and comic nerd, spend half my salary on manga and limited edition figures. Best friend Marcus has been telling me I need to touch grass and meet real women for months now. Dude, your waifu pillow doesn't count as a relationship. Shut up, Marcus. At least she doesn't steal my fries. Anyway, Comic-Con is coming up in 2 weeks and I'm hyped as shit. Spent 3 months making a custom Spike Spiegel costume from Cowboy Bebop. Looks pretty damn good if I say so myself. Marcus is going too. He's doing some lazy-ass Saitama cosplay. Literally just a yellow tracksuit and a bald cap. It's ironic, bro. It's supposed to be low effort. Sure, buddy. Whatever helps you sleep at night. Day of Comic-Con arrives. We get there early to beat the crowds. The convention center is packed, people in crazy costumes everywhere. Smell of body odor and energy drinks fills the air. I'm in my element. This is my people. Marcus immediately spots the booth with anime figures and drags me over. Look at this Rem figure. The detail is insane. He's not wrong, but that price tag is making my wallet cry. We're browsing when I notice her. She's standing at the manga booth next to us, dressed as Misa from Death Note. Full goth Lolita outfit, black and red dress, platform boots, the works. But here's the thing, she's absolutely gorgeous. Pale skin, dark makeup done perfectly, long black hair with blonde streaks, and she's holding a copy of Berserk Volume 13, The Conviction Arc. Immediately know she has good taste because that's peak Berserk right there. Marcus notices me staring. Bro, you're drooling. Wipe your face. I'm not drooling, I'm just appreciating art. That's what every creep says before they get pepper sprayed. He's being dramatic, but I decide to shoot my shot anyway. Worst case scenario, I get rejected and die of embarrassment. Best case, I make a new friend who likes Berserk. Walk over trying to look casual, probably failing miserably. That's a great arc. The Conviction Arc is where Berserk really gets dark. She looks up at me, and I swear time slows down. Her eyes are this incredible green color, like emerald or some shit. Oh my god, finally someone who gets it. Everyone says the golden age is peak, but Conviction has so much character development. We start talking about Berserk, and I'm mentally doing backflips. She knows her stuff, like actually knows it, not fake nerd girl stuff. I'm Raven, by the way. Sick Spike cosplay. Her name is Raven, of course it is, because she's literally perfect. Thanks, I'm Alex, spent way too long getting the hair right. She laughs and it sounds like angels singing. I'm not even being dramatic. Marcus walks over because he can't let me have nice things. Hey, I'm Marcus, Alex's babysitter, making sure he doesn't say anything too weird. Raven laughs again. Don't worry, I'm pretty weird myself. We talk for like 30 minutes about anime, manga, favorite characters, the usual nerd stuff. Turns out she goes to the same university I graduated from 2 years ago, studying psychology. No way, I majored in graphic design, small world. She mentions she's in a sorority, which surprises me because she doesn't seem like the sorority type. I know, right? My roommate convinced me to rush. It turns out it's not all just parties and gossip. Makes sense, I guess. People are more than stereotypes and all that. Marcus keeps giving me these weird looks, but I ignore him. Raven suggests we check out the artist alley together, and I agree so fast I probably look desperate. Marcus says he's gonna go look at the gaming section. Don't do anything I wouldn't do. That's a pretty low bar, Marcus. Thanks, buddy. So now it's just me and Raven walking through Artist Alley. She stops at every booth, actually looks at the art, asks artists about their process. Most people just speed through, but she's genuinely interested. We stop at this booth selling custom anime prints, and she picks up a Cowboy Bebop one. You know what's crazy? Spike's whole character is about living in the past and being unable to move forward. Holy shit. Yeah, she just dropped actual character analysis. Exactly. The whole show is about that theme, about being stuck and unable to change. We're having this deep conversation about anime philosophy, and I'm realizing I might be in love. She buys the print and we keep walking. Notice she keeps checking her phone, but trying to be subtle about it. Probably just normal social media stuff. Everyone does it. We grab lunch at one of the overpriced convention center food places. I get a sad burger that costs $15. She gets chicken tenders. Chicken tenders are the superior convention food. They can't mess them up as badly. She's got a point there. While we're eating, some guy in a Naruto costume walks by blasting anime music on a speaker. Raven shakes her head. There's always that one person who thinks everyone wants to hear their playlist. Right? Dude, we're all weebs here, but show some restraint. She almost spits out her drink, laughing. After lunch, we hit up the manga booth because I need the new Chainsaw Man volume. Raven grabs like 5 different series. My bank account is gonna hate me, but it's fine. This is what I work part-time for. Respect the dedication. We're looking at horror manga when she picks up Junji Ito's Uzumaki. Have you read this? It's absolutely mind-bending. Hell yeah, Ito is a master of psychological horror. The spiral concept is genius. She looks at me like I just said something profound. Most guys I meet think horror manga is just gore and violence. They don't get the psychological aspect. Maybe this is my chance to flex my barely used psychology minor knowledge. That's because Ito understands that real horror is existential. It's about concepts that break your understanding of reality. She's nodding enthusiastically. Yes, that's exactly what makes his work so effective. We keep talking and I notice her phone buzzes again. She glances at it quickly, types something fast, puts it away. Something about it seems off, but I can't put my finger on what. Marcus texts me. Dude, where are you? Found an insane deal on a figure. Text back. Busy. Talk later. He responds with like 5 eye roll emojis. Raven and I spend the next hour just wandering around talking about everything. Turns out we have similar taste in music too. Lots of emo and alt-rock. My Chemical Romance is still my go-to when I'm in my feelings. No joke. 3 Cheers for Sweet Revenge is a perfect album. She stops walking and looks at me. Okay, but hot take. Danger Days is underrated. Controversial, but I can respect it. I'll give you that. It's definitely overhated. The concept was ambitious. We debate MCR albums for like 10 minutes, and it's the best conversation I've had in months. She checks her phone again, and this time I notice she's texting someone named Brittany. Probably her sorority sister or roommate or something. None of my business anyway. We're walking past the cosplay competition area when someone calls out to Raven. It's another girl, dressed as Harley Quinn, looks like stereotypical sorority girl. Blonde hair, full face of makeup, designer bag even though she's at Comic-Con. Oh my god, Raven, I didn't know you were coming. Raven looks uncomfortable for a second but recovers quickly. Hey, Brittany. Yeah, it's her last minute decision. They do that fake sorority squeal thing and I'm standing there awkwardly. Brittany looks at me, does this weird scan thing with her eyes. And who's this? This is Alex, we met at the manga booth. Brittany's smile gets bigger, but something about it seems fake as hell. Nice to meet you, Alex. Raven's told me so much about you. She literally just learned my name 5 seconds ago. What could Raven have possibly told her? Also, how would Raven have told her anything? We just met today. Something is weird here. Nice to meet you too. Brittany and Raven exchange this look that I can't read. Well, I gotta run, meeting some friends. Text me later, Ray. She leaves and Raven seems relieved. Sorry about that. Brittany's nice, but she can be a lot. Makes sense. Sorority girls usually travel in packs anyway. Yet we continue our convention adventure and I push the weird interaction out of my mind. Later, we're at this panel about anime industry trends and she whispers to me, "This is actually really interesting. I might write a paper about anime's cultural impact for my psych class." That would be sick. Anime definitely has psychological elements worth analyzing. She pulls out her phone to take notes, and I notice her lock screen. It's Art of Asuka from Evangelion. Good taste in best girls I see, she laughs. Asuka's complex character development is unmatched. She's not just tsundere, she's genuinely traumatized. Marry me. Didn't say that out loud, thank God. Panel ends and we're walking out when Marcus finally finds us. There you are. Dude, I've been looking for you for an hour. He looks at Raven and then at me with this knowing smirk. And well, I see you've made a friend. Raven extends her hand. I'm Raven, you must be Marcus. The one and only, has Alex bored you with his anime theories yet? Actually, we've been having great conversations. Marcus looks genuinely surprised. Damn, you must really like anime then. We all walk around together for a bit and Marcus is surprisingly cool about the whole thing. He tells embarrassing stories about me and I want to die. So there was this one time in college, Alex convinced himself he could do a Kamehameha if he trained hard enough. Raven is dying laughing. That's adorable though, we all had those phases. She's being nice about it, but I'm still mortified. I was 19 and watching too much Dragon Ball. It was a dark time. Convention is starting to wind down and people are leaving. Raven checks her phone again. Jared looks at the time. Crap, I should probably head out soon, got sorority stuff tonight. My heart sinks a little. Yeah, we should probably get going too. We exchange numbers and she promises to text me. Today was really fun, we should hang out again sometime. I try to play it cool. Yeah, definitely, let me know when you're free. We say goodbye and Marcus and I head to the parking lot. As soon as we're in the car, Marcus turns to me. Dude, you are so down bad for that girl. Shut up, Marcus. You were looking at her like she's made of pure gold or some shit. He's not wrong, but I don't want to admit it. She's cool, okay? We have a lot in common. Marcus starts the car. I'm just saying, be careful, dude. Something seemed off. What do you mean off? He shrugs. I don't know, just a vibe. She was on her phone a lot. Everyone's on their phone, Marcus. You're being paranoid. He drops it, and we drive home talking about all the cool stuff we saw. Later that night, I'm lying in bed replaying the day. Get a text from Raven. Hey, had such a great time today. We should definitely hang out again soon. I text back, trying not to seem too eager. Yeah, today was awesome. Let me know what your schedule looks like, she responds immediately. How about coffee this weekend? There's this cool place near campus. Holy shit, this is happening. I'm getting coffee with a goth girl who likes Berserk. Sounds perfect. Saturday work? Saturday's great. I'll text you the details. Spend the next hour telling Marcus about it on Discord. But Marcus, bro, you're actually gonna do this? Me. Why do you sound surprised? Marcus. Because your last date was with that girl who thought Naruto was a type of ramen. He has a point. Marcus. Just be yourself, man, and maybe shower before you go. Wow, thanks for the confidence boost, buddy. Saturday comes and I'm nervous as hell. Spend an hour picking out an outfit that says, I'm cool and casual, but not I tried too hard. Settle on black jeans and a band tee, simple but classic. Meet Raven at the coffee shop and she looks amazing in casual clothes too. Black sweater, ripped jeans, combat boots, still has the goth aesthetic going. We order drinks, I get an iced coffee. She gets some fancy latte with like 4 shots of espresso. I'm perpetually tired, caffeine is my life force. Relatable content. Jen, we sit down and conversation flows naturally, like it did at Comic-Con. Talk about classes, she's taking some heavy psychology courses. I'm doing a research project on social dynamics in group settings. It's actually fascinating. That sounds complicated, but cool. She explains her research and I'm trying to follow along. Something about in-groups and out-groups and social hierarchies. Makes me think about my own friend group, which is basically just Marcus and some Discord people. She asks about my work and I tell her about the boring corporate design projects. It pays the bills, but it's not exactly creatively fulfilling. I feel that sometimes I think about all the career paths I could take with psych, and it's overwhelming. We talk about future plans, dreams, all that deep stuff you usually don't discuss on a second meeting. And her phone buzzes on the table and I see Brittany's name flash on the screen. Raven glances at it, doesn't pick it up, keeps talking to me. Interesting. We spend 3 hours at that coffee shop just talking. She tells me about her family, she's from out of state, has a younger brother who's also into anime. He's 16 and thinks he's discovered peak culture. I'm like, buddy, I was watching anime before you could read. Family dynamics are always funny. I tell her about my parents who don't understand my hobbies at all. My mom still calls all anime that Pokemon show no matter what I'm watching. She laughs. Parents are something else. Mine think my goth phase is just a phase. I'm 21, this is who I am. We bond over parental misunderstandings and I feel this connection growing. Coffee date ends and we walk around campus for a bit. She shows me her favorite spots, this quiet library corner where she studies, the art building where she sometimes hangs out. I like coming here when I need to think, it's peaceful. Campus is pretty dead on weekends, so it's just us. We're walking past the student center when she stops. Hey, my sorority is having this thing next week, kind of a mixer party. Want to come as my +1? A sorority party. I've never been to one. My college experience was mostly studying an anime club. Yeah, sure, sounds fun. She lights up. Great, it'll be chill, I promise, not like crazy movie party vibes. Narrator voice. It would not be chill. We say goodbye and I head home feeling good about everything. Marcus calls me later. How'd it go? Really well, actually. She invited me to a sorority party. Silence on the other end. Marcus? Dude, you're going into the lion's den. Sorority parties are dangerous territory. Stop being dramatic. It's just a party. Just be careful, man. I still think something's weird about this whole thing. Marcus is paranoid, but I appreciate the concern, I guess. Week goes by, Raven and I text every day. She sends me memes, I send her anime recommendations. It's nice. We have this easy back and forth that doesn't feel forced. Friday night, the night of the party arrives. I show up at the sorority house and it's exactly what you'd expect. Big house, Greek letters out front, music already bumping. Text Raven. Raven. I'm here and she comes out to get me. She's wearing a black dress and still looks goth as hell, despite being at a sorority. You made it! Come on, I'll introduce you to everyone. Inside is packed with people, typical college party scene. There are red cups everywhere, music too loud, people dancing badly. Raven introduces me to some of her sorority sisters and they're all surprisingly nice. Except Brittany. Brittany is there and she keeps staring at me with this weird expression. Not hostile, just observing. She comes over at one point while Raven is getting drinks. So, Alex, Raven seems to really like you. Thanks? I like her too, she's cool. Brittany smiles, but it doesn't reach her eyes. That's sweet. She doesn't usually bring guys around, you must be special. Something about the way she says it makes me uncomfortable. I just think we get along well. Brittany leans in closer. Can I ask you something? What do you think of sororities? Weird question, but okay. I don't know. I never really thought about them. They seem fine, I guess. She nods like I just answered a test question. Interesting. Very interesting. Raven comes back with drinks and Brittany immediately walks away. Was Brittany bothering you? No, just she asks weird questions. Raven rolls her eyes. Yeah, she's doing some project about social perceptions. She interviews everyone. That kind of makes sense. Party continues and I'm actually having fun. Raven stays by my side most of the night. We play beer pong together, lose badly. At one point we're on the patio and she's telling me about her favorite horror movies. The thing about good horror is it makes you question reality, not just scare you. Like psychological horror versus jump scares. Exactly. We're having this moment and I think about kissing her. But then some drunk guy stumbles onto the patio yelling about finding his phone. Moment ruined. Party winds down around 2 a.m. and Raven walks me out. Thanks for coming. I know sorority stuff isn't really your scene. It was fun, thanks for inviting me. We're standing at my car and she's looking at me with those green eyes. I really like hanging out with you, Alex. I like hanging out with you too. We're doing that thing where we're clearly both thinking about kissing but neither makes a move. Then her phone buzzes loudly between us. She glances at it, annoyed. Sorry, sorority group chat never stops. Moment is gone. I say goodnight and drive home. Text Marcus about the party. Me. It was actually pretty fun? Marcus. Did you kiss her? Me. No, almost though. Marcus. Bro, you're killing me. Next time just go for it. Next few weeks. But Raven and I keep hanging out. We go to the movies, watch the new horror film that just came out, get dinner at this ramen place she loves, visit the local bookstore and spend too much money on manga. It's starting to feel like we're actually dating, but neither of us has said anything official. One day I'm at the bookstore with her, and I notice Brittany in the same section. Weird coincidence. She doesn't come talk to us, but I catch her watching us. Raven doesn't notice. She's too busy debating which manga to buy. I can't decide between starting Chainsaw Man or finishing Tokyo Ghoul. Both are good, but Chainsaw Man is wilder. She goes with Chainsaw Man. We're checking out when Brittany suddenly appears at the register next to us. Oh, hey guys. Small world. Raven looks genuinely surprised. Brittany, I didn't know you came here. Yeah, and I love this place. She's buying some self-help book about social psychology. We leave the store and Brittany walks out with us. She starts talking to Raven about sorority business, and I'm just standing there. Eventually, Brittany leaves and Raven looks confused. That was weird. She usually texts if she wants to talk about sorority stuff. Alarm bells are going off in my head, but I ignore them. Marcus has been warning me something's off, but I keep dismissing him. Maybe I'm just being paranoid because things are going well for once. Month passes and Raven and I are hanging out like 3 times a week now. We've gotten really comfortable with each other, inside jokes and everything. She knows my coffee order. I know her favorite manga genres. It's domestic as hell. One night we're at my apartment watching Paranoia Agent because she wanted to see it. Marcus is there too because he lives in the same building and has no boundaries. You guys want pizza? I'm ordering. We get pizza and Marcus immediately claims the good chair. Sorry, Raven, seniority rules. She laughs and sits next to me on the couch. We're watching the anime and she keeps making observations about the psychological themes. See how the whole show is about collective delusion and escapism? Yeah, Satoshi Kon was a genius at that stuff. Marcus is on his phone half the time, but occasionally chimes in with dumb jokes. This show is basically about how society is messed up, right? That's an oversimplification, but yes, Marcus. Halfway through the episode, Raven's phone rings. It's Brittany. She steps out to take it, and I can hear muffled conversation through the door. Marcus looks at me. Dude, that Brittany chick calls her a lot. They're in the same sorority, Marcus. That's normal. I guess, but I still think something's weird. Raven comes back looking slightly annoyed. Sorry about that, Brittany needed advice about something. We finished the episode and Raven has to leave for some early class tomorrow. I walk her to her car and we're standing in the parking lot. Thanks for tonight. I love hanging out with you guys. Thanks for coming over. We should do this more often. She's looking at me with this expression I can't quite read. Alex, I really like you. Like a lot. My heart is racing. I really like you too, Raven. She steps closer and finally, after weeks of almost moments, we kiss. And it's everything I hoped it would be and more. When we pull apart, she's smiling. I've wanted to do that for a while. Me too. We say goodnight, and I walk back up to my apartment feeling like I'm floating. Marcus is waiting inside with the smuggest grin. Finally! Took you long enough. Shut up, dude. I'm happy for you, man. She seems cool. Even with his paranoia, Marcus approves. So maybe everything is actually fine. Maybe I'm finally getting my rom-com anime moment. Spoiler alert, I am not. Be me. 2 weeks after the kiss, and Raven and I are officially dating now. Life is good. I have a cool goth girlfriend who likes the same shit I do. We've been on proper dates, held hands in public, all that couple stuff. Marcus is still slightly suspicious, but has mostly backed off. As long as you're happy, man, that's what matters. Everything seems perfect until one random Tuesday afternoon. I'm at Marcus's apartment playing video games when his phone buzzes. He checks it, and his face goes pale. Dude, you need to see this. Hands me his phone, and it's a screenshot from someone named Tyler. Tyler is Marcus's friend from his gym. Total meathead, but apparently observant. The screenshot is from a group chat. Looks like a sorority chat. My stomach drops as I start reading. To Brittany. Update on Project Alex. Raven's got him completely hooked. Another girl. OMG, is he still clueless? This is hilarious. Brittany, totally clueless. He thinks she just randomly likes anime. My hands are shaking. Marcus is watching me carefully. Dude, Tyler's girlfriend is in that sorority. She sent this to him thinking it was messed up. I keep scrolling through the screenshot. Brittany. Remind everyone, the goal is to get intel on that group of nerds for the mixer evaluation. Some other girl. Why do we even care about the anime club guys? Brittany. Because I think one of them is cute and I need to know if he's single without being obvious about it. Brittany. Raven's collecting data on Alex, his friend group, his interests, where they hang out. I feel sick. This has to be fake. This can't be real. Marcus sits down next to me. Tyler's girlfriend wouldn't make this up. She felt bad about it. My brain is trying to process this information. So Raven's been, spying on me this whole time? Marcus grabs his phone back and keeps scrolling. There's more, look! He shows me another part of the conversation from a few days ago. Raven. Guys, I need to tell you something. I actually caught feelings for Alex. Brittany. Raven, no. This was supposed to be a simple mission. Raven. I know, but he's genuinely sweet and we have so much in common. Brittany. You're supposed to be finding out about his friend, not dating the target. Raven. Can we please just drop this whole thing? I don't want to do this anymore. Brittany. You agreed to help me. We made a deal. My head is spinning. So Raven was assigned to spy on me to get info about someone in my friend group for Brittany, but then she actually started liking me for real, which somehow makes it worse and better at the same time. Who the hell in our friend group is Brittany interested in? Marcus shrugs. Dude, our friend group is like 5 people total, and most of them are online. Wait, Marcus, did you go to that gym party with Tyler last month? Yeah, why? Oh shit. Marcus, I think Brittany is interested in you. His eyes go wide. What? No way. Why would a sorority girl be interested in me? Dude, you're built like a tank from all that gym time. You're not ugly, and you're actually funny when you're not being paranoid. He processes this. Yeah, so this Brittany chick had Raven spy on you to find out about me? That's exactly what happened. We sit in silence for a minute. What are you gonna do? Honestly, I don't know. Part of me is angry as hell that Raven lied from the start, but part of me read those messages where she clearly caught real feelings. I need to talk to her. Marcus nods. Want me to come with? No, I need to do this alone. I text Raven. We need to talk. Can you come over? She responds immediately. Is everything okay? I'll be there in 20. Those 20 minutes feel like hours. Marcus offers to leave, but I tell him to stay in case shit goes sideways. I'll be in my room. Just yell if you need me. Doorbell rings, and I open it to find Raven looking worried. Hey, what's wrong? Your text scared me. I let her in and we sit on the couch. And I know about the sorority thing, about Brittany asking you to spy on me. Her face goes white. Alex, I can explain. Please do, because I'm trying to understand how our entire relationship started as a lie. She's tearing up now, and I feel bad, but also I'm the one who got played here. It started as Brittany asking me for a favor. She saw Marcus at a party and wanted to know more about him without being obvious. So you volunteered to spy on me? She knew I liked anime and comics, thought I could naturally bump into you at Comic-Con. My heart sinks. So the whole Berserk thing, that was planned? No, I mean, yes, I was supposed to approach you, but everything after that was real. She's crying now. I genuinely love Berserk. I genuinely think Spike's character arc is brilliant. But I genuinely like you, Alex. I want to believe her, but I don't know what's real anymore. How am I supposed to know what's real when it started with deception? She wipes her tears. I told Brittany I wanted out weeks ago. I told her I caught real feelings and didn't want to keep lying. But you kept seeing me without telling me the truth. Because I was scared you'd react exactly like this, that you'd think everything was fake. Fair point, but still. Raven, you should have told me from the start, or at least after we kissed. She's full on sobbing now. I know I should have. I was just so happy for once, and I didn't want to ruin it. Marcus emerges from his room because the crying is loud. Everything okay out here? Raven looks at him, mascara running down her face. Marcus, I'm so sorry. That Brittany put me up to this whole thing because she wanted to know about you. Marcus looks confused. Wait, Brittany, the blonde sorority girl, wants to know about me? She saw you at Tyler's gym party and thought you were cute but was too nervous to approach. Marcus is processing this information. So let me get this straight. Hot sorority girl likes me, so she had you spy on my best friend? Pretty much, yeah. He looks at me. Dude, that's such a weird, convoluted plan. Girls are complicated. Not helpful, Marcus. Raven stands up. I should go. I'm sorry, Alex. I never meant to hurt you. She heads for the door, but I don't stop her. She leaves, and I'm sitting there feeling empty. Marcus sits next to me. What are you thinking? I don't know, man. She seemed genuinely sorry, but she still lied to you for weeks. But she also clearly has real feelings. You saw those messages. Marcus sighs. Look, I know I was paranoid about her from the start, but those messages showed she actually cares. So what should I do? That's on you, dude. But maybe don't make any decisions while you're emotional. Good advice, actually. Next few days are weird. Raven keeps texting me apologizing. I understand if you never want to see me again, but please know everything about my feelings was real. I don't respond because I don't know what to say. Marcus has been weirdly quiet about the whole Brittany thing. Aren't you curious about her? He shrugs. I mean, kinda, but the way she went about this is psycho. Fair point. Friday night, I'm at home watching anime alone, feeling sorry for myself. Touch doorbell rings and it's Marcus holding energy drinks and snacks. Bro night, we're watching trash anime and eating junk food. Marcus, I'm not in the mood. Too bad, you're being sad about a girl. That requires best friend intervention. We set up camp in my living room and start watching some trashy isekai. You know what your problem is? I have many problems, Marcus. Be specific. You're too forgiving, like you're already thinking about taking her back. Am I, though? She lied to me, but she came clean and clearly feels bad. I thought you were team stay away from Raven. He pauses the show. Look, I was suspicious because something felt off and I was right. Very helpful, thanks. But I also saw how happy you were. Just in those messages showed she's conflicted about the whole thing. Marcus is being surprisingly mature about this. I just don't know if I can trust her again. That's valid, man. Trust is huge. We go back to watching anime and I'm thinking about everything. Saturday morning, I get a text from an unknown number. Hey, Alex, this is Brittany. Can we talk? Oh, hell no. I show Marcus who's over again because apparently he lives here now. Dude, Brittany wants to talk. Tell her to eat ass. Marcus, I'm not saying that. Fine, but don't meet her alone. This could be a trap. I agree to meet her at a public coffee shop with Marcus coming as backup. We show up and Brittany is there looking less put together than usual. No perfect makeup, hair in a simple ponytail, looks almost human. Thanks for meeting me. I sit down, but Marcus stands nearby like a bodyguard. What do you want, Brittany? She looks genuinely uncomfortable. I want to apologize for the whole spy thing. It was immature and wrong. Yeah, it was. I saw Marcus at that party and thought he was interesting, Marcus pipes up. You could have just talked to me like a normal person. She looks at him. I know, but I got nervous and overthought it. So you devised an elaborate spy plan instead? When you say it like that, it sounds insane. Because it is insane, she sighs. I asked Raven because she's good at talking to people, and I knew she was into anime stuff. And you didn't think about how this might hurt people? Honestly, no, I didn't think it through. She looks at Marcus. For what it's worth, I do think you're cute and interesting. But I completely understand if you think I'm a psycho. Marcus actually blushes. I mean, you are kind of psycho, but like, in an almost interesting way? What the hell, Marcus? Don't tell me you're actually interested. He shrugs. I don't know, maybe? She did go through a lot of trouble? Brittany lights up. Really? You'd be willing to, go on a date? I didn't say that. I said maybe. They're having this moment and I'm third-wheeling hard. Okay, but what about Raven? She's been a mess. Brittany looks guilty again. I talked to her yesterday. She's really torn up about this. Good. She should be. Alex, she really likes you. Genuinely, I've known Raven for 2 years and I've never seen her this into someone. That doesn't change the lying. I know, but people make mistakes. Yet especially when they're scared of losing something good. Why is everyone being so understanding suddenly? Look, I'm not saying you have to forgive her, but at least hear her out. Marcus nods. She's got a point, dude. Whose side are you on? Yours, but I'm also trying to be objective. Brittany stands up. That's all I wanted to say. Again, I'm really sorry. She looks at Marcus. And if you ever want to grab coffee or something, no spy tactics, I promise, just normal human interaction. She leaves and Marcus and I sit there. Dude, are you actually considering dating Brittany? Maybe. I don't know, she seemed different just now. Different how? Like real? Not like the fake sorority persona? I hate that I kind of understand what he means. You realize this whole thing is insane, right? Oh, absolutely. But when has my life ever been normal? We leave the coffee shop and I'm more confused than ever. Later that night, I'm lying in bed when my phone rings. It's Raven. Against my better judgment, I answer. Hello? Alex, I didn't think you'd pick up. She sounds surprised and hopeful. Yeah, well, I figured we should probably actually talk. Can I come over? Please, I just want to explain everything properly. I should say no. Okay, come over. 30 minutes later, she's at my door. She looks like she's been crying a lot, eyes red, no makeup. Somehow she still looks beautiful, and I hate myself for thinking that. We sit on the couch with awkward space between us. Thank you for letting me come over. I'm listening. She takes a deep breath. When Brittany first asked me to approach you at Comic-Con, I thought it would be easy. Easy how? Collect some basic info about your friend group, report back, done. But then we started talking about Berserk and I realized you actually knew your stuff. She's fidgeting with her hands. Most guys who claim to like anime only know the popular stuff, but you knew deep cuts. That doesn't excuse the lying. I know, but then we kept talking and I found out we have the same taste in music, same sense of humor. She looks at me with those green eyes. By the time we left Comic-Con, I forgot I was supposed to be getting information. But you kept doing it. For 2 more days. Then I told Brittany I was out. She pulls out her phone and shows me the conversation. It's from weeks ago, right after our coffee date. Raven, I can't do this anymore. I actually like him. Brittany, just a little longer. I need to know about Marcus. Raven, no, this is wrong and I feel terrible. Brittany, fine, but you owe me. She scrolls further. Raven, I want to tell Alex the truth. Brittany, don't. You'll ruin everything. Raven, I'm ruining things by lying. I'm reading through all these messages where Raven is clearly struggling. Why didn't you just tell me? Tears are streaming down her face now. Because I was terrified. I finally found someone who gets me, and I didn't want to lose that. She's sobbing. I know I should have told you. I know I messed up, but everything about my feelings is real. I'm trying to stay strong, but it's hard when she's crying like this. How do I know what's real and what was part of the act? She wipes her eyes. Ask me anything. I'll prove it. Fine. What's the Evangelion lock screen? Was that real? I've had that lock screen for 6 months. Asuka's been my favorite character since high school. The MCR obsession. Have been listening to them since I was 14. 3 Cheers for Sweet Revenge got me through a bad breakup. The horror manga collection. Started collecting Junji Ito when I was 16. Have every volume of Uzumaki. She's answering every question without hesitation. The psychological analysis stuff? That's literally my major. It's what I'm passionate about. I'm starting to believe her, but I'm still hurt. Raven, even if everything else was real, you still started this relationship on a lie. I know, and I hate myself for it. She moves closer to me on the couch. Alex, I have never connected with someone like this. But you're the first person who doesn't think my interests are weird. Raven, please, just let me finish. She takes my hand and I don't pull away. I understand if you can't forgive me, I really do. But I need you to know that falling for you was the realest thing I've ever felt. Damn it, why is this so hard? I need time to think about this. She nods. I understand. Take all the time you need. She stands to leave, but I don't let go of her hand. For what it's worth, I believe that your feelings are real. She lights up a little. Really? Yeah, but that doesn't mean I'm okay with how this started. I know, and I'll do whatever it takes to make it up to you. She leaves, and I'm left sitting there with my thoughts. Marcus texts me. How'd it go? Me. Confusing. Marcus. Want to talk about it? Me. Tomorrow. I need to think. Spend the whole night replaying conversations in my head. By morning, I'm more confused than ever. Do I forgive her and risk getting hurt again? Or do I walk away from something that felt real despite how it started? Life was so much simpler when my biggest problem was which anime to watch next. Be me. Week has passed since finding out about the spy mission, and I still haven't talked to Raven. Marcus has been surprisingly quiet about the whole thing, but I can tell he's judging me silently. Raven texts every day, but I've been leaving her on read. I'm so sorry, Alex. Please, can we talk? I understand if you need space, but please don't shut me out. I miss you. Each message makes me feel worse, but I'm still processing. Then one day I get a text from Brittany. Hey, Alex, can we meet up? I want to apologize properly. Against my better judgment, I agree. Meet her at a coffee shop, and she looks different. Less sorority girl, more like a normal person. Hair down, minimal makeup, wearing jeans and a band tee. Thanks for meeting me. I know you probably hate me. I don't hate you? I just don't understand why you did it. She sighs and looks genuinely guilty. I saw Marcus at this party and thought he was cute, but I'm terrible at just approaching people. So you devised a spy mission? I know it sounds insane. My sorority sisters and I were joking about it, and then it became a real plan. She's fidgeting with her coffee cup. I didn't think about how it would affect you or Raven. I was just focused on getting info. Well, it hurt both of us. I know, and I feel terrible. Raven's been a mess. She really cares about you. Something about how Brittany is being so sincere catches me off guard. Why are you telling me this? Because I need to fix this. I ruined a good thing for two people who actually liked each other. We talk for over an hour, and Brittany's actually kind of cool when she's not playing games. She's funny, self-aware about her faults, and genuinely seems to want to make things right. You know, Raven's been in love with anime and comics since high school. She wasn't faking any of that. I know. Then why are you punishing her for agreeing to help me? I'm the one who pushed her into it. Valid point. It's complicated. It's really not. You like her, she likes you, you both just need to talk. Before I leave, Brittany stops me. Hey, if you want someone to be mad at me, not Raven. I drive home thinking about everything. Brittany was actually pretty cool to talk to, and she's right about Raven, but I'm still hurt and confused. Over the next week, something stupid happens. Brittany and I start texting. It starts innocently enough, her sending me memes to cheer me up. Then we're having actual conversations. She's asking about my work, my interests, being genuinely interested, and my dumb brain starts thinking maybe Brittany is the better option. She's hot, she's apologetic, she's giving me attention. Meanwhile, Raven is giving me space like I asked, which my stupid brain interprets as her not caring anymore. I know, I'm an idiot. We'll get to that. Marcus notices something's up when we're gaming one night. Dude, you're texting a lot. What's going on? Nothing, just talking to someone. He grabs my phone before I can stop him. Sees Brittany's name. Are you fucking kidding me right now? What? He throws my phone back at me. You're texting Brittany? The girl who started this whole mess? She's apologizing and being cool about everything. Marcus pauses the game and turns to look at me dead serious. Bro, what's up? Please tell me you're not simping for Brittany right now. I'm not simping, we're just friends. That's what every simp says before they do something stupid. I roll my eyes. You're being dramatic. Am I? Because from where I'm sitting, you're ignoring the girl who actually loves you to chase the hot girl who played you. That's not what's happening. Marcus stands up. Raven has been a wreck. I know because she texted me asking if you're okay. Didn't know that. She cares about you so much she's checking in with your best friend, and you're over here texting Brittany. Brittany's changed. It's been 2 weeks. People don't change in 2 weeks. We argue for another 30 minutes before Marcus leaves, pissed off. I convince myself he's wrong. Brittany and I keep talking, and eventually she suggests we hang out. There's this art exhibit downtown. Want to check it out? I should say no, I say yes. Day of the art exhibit comes, and I meet Brittany there. She looks amazing, wearing a flowy dress and looking like every simp's dream girl. We walk through the exhibit, and she's asking about my design work. You should show me your portfolio sometime. Yeah, definitely. We get coffee after, and she's leaning in close, laughing at my jokes. My brain is screaming that this is wrong, but I ignore it. You know, Alex, I really like talking to you. I like talking to you too? She touches my arm. Maybe we should do this more often? Before I can respond, I hear a familiar voice. Alex? I turn and see Raven standing there with shopping bags. She looks between me and Brittany, sees Brittany's hand on my arm. Her face crumbles. Oh, I see. Raven, wait. She's already walking away fast. Brittany pulls her hand back. Shit, Alex, I didn't know she'd be here. I should go after Raven, but I don't. Biggest mistake of my life so far. Brittany looks uncomfortable now. Maybe I should go. Yeah, probably. She leaves, and I'm standing there alone like an idiot. Text Raven. That wasn't what it looked like. She doesn't respond. Try calling, goes straight to voicemail. Marcus calls me 5 minutes later. What the hell did you do? Raven just called me crying. Shit. I ran into her while I was out with Brittany. You were out with Brittany? On a date? It wasn't a date. Did you tell Raven it wasn't a date? She left before I could explain. Marcus is breathing heavy on the other end. Where are you right now? Still downtown. Stay there. As I'm coming to talk to you. 20 minutes later, Marcus shows up and he looks pissed. We're standing in a parking lot and he's staring at me. Explain to me what the hell you're thinking. Brittany and I were just hanging out. Just hanging out? She was all over you. We were looking at art, while your actual girlfriend is at home heartbroken. Ex-girlfriend, technically. Wrong thing to say. Marcus punches me. Not hard enough to really hurt, but hard enough to make a point. I'm holding my jaw in shock. What the hell, Marcus? That's for being the dumbest person I've ever met. He's furious. Raven loved you. She made one mistake at the beginning, but everything after that was real. I know. Do you? Because you're acting like you have no idea how good you had it. I'm silent because he's right. And Brittany? Really? Yet the girl who manipulated both of you is who you're simping for now? She apologized. So did Raven, multiple times, but Raven actually meant it. Marcus paces back and forth. I've known you for 10 years and I've never seen you this stupid. Okay, I get it. Do you though? Do you get that you're throwing away something real for what? A girl who's hot? He's not wrong. Raven knows about Berserk. She actually watches anime. She gets your dumb jokes. I know. Brittany asked me yesterday what a Naruto was. She thought it was food. That's pretty bad. But she's trying. Marcus stops pacing and looks at me. You don't try to like things for someone. You either do or you don't. He's making too much sense. Raven doesn't try, she just is. That's the difference. I'm starting to realize how badly I've messed up. What do I do? You stop being a simp, you apologize to Raven, and you hope she forgives your stupid ass. What if she doesn't? Then you deserve it. Harsh, but fair. Marcus starts to walk away, then turns back. And stop texting Brittany, she's not interested in you anyway. What do you mean? She told me yesterday she's talking to some finance bro named Tyler from her business class. My stomach drops. She what? Yeah, turns out her being nice to you was just her way of dealing with guilt. I've been played again, this time by my own stupidity. Marcus leaves and I'm alone in the parking lot having an existential crisis. I drive home and spend the next 2 hours staring at my phone. Finally text Raven. Can we please talk? I know I messed up. She responds after an hour. I don't know if there's anything left to say. Please. I'll do anything. You're unbelievable, Alex. I made one mistake at the beginning and you can't forgive me. But you can go on dates with Brittany? It wasn't a date. It looked like a date. She was all over you. Shit, she's right. I was confused and stupid. Yeah, you were. She stops responding. Spend the next week trying to get her to talk to me. She ignores most of my messages. Marcus barely talks to me. Still mad about the whole thing. I see Brittany's Instagram story. She's with some tall finance bro guy. Caption says, finally found someone who gets me. The guy is wearing a suit and looks like he's never watched anime in his life. Good for her, I guess. But it stings that I simped for someone who was never actually interested. 2 weeks of radio silence from Raven. I'm at the grocery store when I literally bump into her. Sorry, she starts, then it sees it's me. Oh, she looks tired, like she hasn't been sleeping well. Hey, awkward silence. How are you? I've been better. You? Same. We're just standing in the cereal aisle having the most uncomfortable conversation. Raven, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry for everything. She sighs. I don't know if sorry is enough anymore, Alex. I know I don't deserve another chance, but I'm asking anyway. She looks at me with those green eyes, tired and sad. Why should I? You clearly wanted Brittany. I didn't want Brittany. I was being a stupid simp who couldn't see what was right in front of me. That's not making me feel better. I know, but it's the truth. I was hurt about the lying, and instead of working through it, I chased someone shiny and new. She's quiet. Brittany's with someone else now anyway, she laughs bitterly. Oh, so I'm the backup plan? No, you were never the backup. I was just too stupid to see you were the main plan all along. She's considering it, I can tell. Alex, I can't keep doing this. The lying, the doubt, the games. No more games, I promise. Just us, honest and real. She looks around the grocery store. This is a weird place for this conversation. I know, she sighs deeply. One more chance, Alex. But if you screw this up again, we're done for good. Relief floods through me. I won't screw it up. You better not. We're standing there, and it's awkward, but hopeful. Can I hug you? She nods, and I hug her right there in the cereal aisle. Some old lady gives us a dirty look for blocking the path, but I don't care. I really am sorry. I know. Well, and I'm sorry, too, for how this all started. We both messed up. Yeah. We agree to have coffee the next day and actually talk everything through. Leave the grocery store feeling lighter than I have in weeks. Text Marcus. I talked to Raven. We're giving it another shot. Marcus. Thank God, I was worried you'd stay stupid forever. Me. Thanks for the vote of confidence. Marcus. Bro, I punched you in a parking lot. That's tough, love. He's not wrong. Coffee date with Raven goes well. We actually communicate like adults about everything. She tells me how hurt she was seeing me with Brittany. I thought I lost you to the person who caused all this mess. I'm sorry, I was being an idiot. Yeah, you were. I tell her about Marcus punching me. She laughs. Good. You deserved it. Everyone keeps saying that. We talk about boundaries and communication moving forward. No more lies about anything. Deal. No more lies. It's not the perfect romance restart. It's messy and real, but that makes it better somehow. A few weeks later, things are getting back to normal. Raven and I are watching horror anime at my place. Marcus shows up unannounced. Guys, I have news. We pause the show. What's up? He's grinning like an idiot. So you know how I've been single since the whole Brittany thing never happened? Yeah? I bought something. He pulls out his phone and shows us pictures of this elaborate android figure. Like a super realistic anime android girl figure. Must have cost hundreds. This is Arya. She's from that android anime we watched. Raven and I exchange a look. Marcus, did you buy a waifu figure? She's not a waifu, she's a companion piece. That's literally what waifu means. He's getting defensive. Look, real girls are too complicated. Arya doesn't lie, doesn't play games, doesn't punch me. I punched you because you were being stupid. Exactly. Arya would never. Raven is trying not to laugh. Marcus, that's not healthy. Neither is dating sorority girls who run spy missions, but here we are. He's got a point. Besides, she comes with interchangeable outfits and a display stand. That doesn't make it better, Marcus. He leaves with his dignity intact, barely, and his waifu figure. Raven and I are dying laughing after he leaves. I can't believe Marcus bought a waifu. He's really committed to the bit. Think he's okay? He will be. Marcus always lands on his feet. We go back to watching anime and everything feels right again. It's not perfect. We still have moments of awkwardness about the past, but we're working through it. And I learned a valuable lesson about not being a simp. Next Comic-Con comes around and Raven and I go together. This time as an actual couple. No lies, no hidden agendas. Marcus comes too, brings his Arya figure to show off at the figure booth. She's beautiful, right? Everyone at the booth is either impressed or concerned. One guy asks if Marcus is okay. Never been better. No relationship drama, no confusing signals, just me and Arya, Raven whispers to me. He's definitely not okay. Give him time, he'll date again eventually. We spend the day actually enjoying Comic-Con without any spy mission drama. Buy too much manga, take pictures, and eat overpriced food. Raven is in her element, and so am I. This is what I wanted, just us being nerds together. Me too. We see Brittany at one point with her finance bro boyfriend. He's carrying her bags and looks bored out of his mind. She waves at us awkwardly. Hey guys. Hey Brittany, how's it going? Good, this is Tyler. Tyler barely acknowledges us, too busy on his phone. Nice to meet you. We make small talk for a minute before she leaves. She seems happy? Raven shakes her head. She looks miserable. That guy didn't even pretend to care about Comic-Con. Think they'll last? Give it 3 months max. Raven's prediction is correct. I see they broke up on Instagram 6 weeks later, but that's none of my business. Marcus eventually gets over his android waifu phase and starts dating a girl from his gym. Her name is Jessica, and she's actually into anime. This is what I should have looked for from the start. Character development, Marcus. Arya gets a place of honor on his shelf, though. She was there for me in dark times. Raven and I are still together, stronger than before. We have our issues, every couple does, but we talk through them instead of running away or simping for other people. Communication, who knew that was important? One night we're at her place and she brings something up. You know what's funny? What? If Brittany never asked me to spy on you, we might never have met. Weird to think about. So in a way, we owe our relationship to a sorority spy mission? I guess so. That's the weirdest origin story, she laughs. Better than we met on Tinder? Fair point. We're watching Cowboy Bebop for like the 5th time. She's still making new observations about the themes. See how Spike's whole character is about running from the past? Unlike me, who ran toward the wrong person. You eventually figured it out, after Marcus punched me. Sometimes we need to be literally knocked into sense. She's not wrong. Year later, and we're at Comic-Con again. This time we cosplay together as Spike and Faye. Marcus is there with Jessica. They're doing a couple's cosplay from some romance anime. Look at us, all domesticated and shit. Character growth. We run into Brittany again. This time she's with a new guy. Different finance bro, same energy. Hey Alex, hey Raven. We chat briefly and she seems fine. Not happy, not sad, just existing. After she leaves, Jessica asks about the history. Marcus explains the whole spy mission saga. Wait, so you punched Alex? He deserved it. That's intense, but I respect it. Jessica is cool. Marcus finally found someone who gets him. End of Comic-Con. We're all sitting in the food court, tired and happy. Marcus has his arm around Jessica. I have my arm around Raven. Who would have thought a sorority spy mission would lead to this? Not me, that's for sure. Raven squeezes my hand. Best spy mission outcome ever, though. Agreed. We all go back to Marcus's place and hang out. Arya, the android waifu figure, is still on the shelf watching over us. She's judging us, Marcus. She's proud of how far we've come. Jessica looks at the figure. Should I be threatened by plastic waifu? Never, but she has seniority. We all laugh and spend the night being nerds together. Life is weird, relationships are messy, and then sometimes you need your best friend to punch you. But I wouldn't change any of it. Except maybe the part where I simped for Brittany. That was embarrassing. Marcus won't let me forget it either. Remember when you almost threw away a perfect relationship for a girl who thought Naruto was ramen? Can we please move past that? Never. Raven always joins in the roasting. Remember when you said Brittany was different? I was going through something. Yeah, going through a stupid phase. They gang up on me, but it's all love. That's what real relationships are. Not perfect, not always easy, but real. And I'll take real over perfect any day. My face when I almost lost my goth girlfriend because I was simping for the girl who started this whole mess. Or that feeling when your best friend has to literally punch sense into you and you end up with a happy ending anyway.
Yo, met a goth girl at Comic-Con, looking like a dream, talking about berserk and anime, we vibing on the scene. She was checking all my boxes, interest lined up straight, but little did I know she was gathering intel mate. Sororities by mission, Brittany pulled the strings, and Raven undercover just to find out all my things. Marcus was the target, but I got caught up instead. Should've seen the signs, but I was blinded by a thread. She said her feelings real now, but I couldn't believe somehow. Drama got me spinning round, lost and never to be found. I'm a simp, what a fool, chasing shiny things. She was always real, but doubt is what it brings. Marcus had to punch me, wake me from my days. Now I'm begging instead. Thought she was the answer, man, I lost my head. Marcus called me stupid, said I'm playing games, but I kept on texting, adding to my shame. Raven caught me out there with the wrong girl on my arm. Heartbroken in her eyes, man, I caused so much harm. Marcus threw a punch and told me get it straight. Stop chasing what looks good and appreciate what's great. Reality is different now. Gotta fix this anyhow. Swallow pride and turn around. True love waiting to be found. I'm a simp, what a fool, chasing shiny things. She was always real, but doubt is what it brings. Marcus had to punch me, wake me from my days. Now I'm begging, baby, please just give me better days. Yeah. Marcus bought a wife, figure Ari on the shelf. Yeah. Brandy with finance bros, I gotta save myself. Sometimes need a reality check from your best friend. Nothing perfect in this life, but real love transcends. I was such a simp, yeah, I played a fool. She was real from day one, she's amazing, she's so cool. Marcus had to punch me, just to make me see. Now we're back together, she's my destiny. I'm beginning, spy games and the lie. She come feeling genuine, I see it in her eyes. Watching anime together now, everything's alright. Marcus punch some sense in me, help me see the light.